woke up the motherfucking nuclear bomb. You know, fuck if you piss, hun, you want some, come get some. Matter of fact, I'ma dish some, cause y'all got me so fucked up. Cause y'all got me so fucked up.
Swoop! What's up, my shooters, and welcome back to my channel. Too many fucking Pearsons, okay? What's up, my shooters, and welcome back to my channel. It's Jen, the kid. You already know who I am. Y'all probably like, this bitch bald head. Like, it's the first time that I came to y'all with my love. For one, suck my dick. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm bald head, because I don't think I'm bald head. Like, look at that. And get closer for you. Bitch, that shit under my shoulder. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'm back to y'all with another motherfucking story time. Why? Because y'all told me to be more consistent. So I'm trying to be more consistent. Why? Because we at 5,000 shooters. Woo! Like, nah, for real though. I appreciate every single one of y'all. So if you're new to this channel, go ahead and like, comment, leave me a comment so I can comment back to you, and subscribe. Because at the end of this video, you're going to be satisfied. Why? I'm just getting better and better at telling y'all my motherfucking business. I'm getting better and better at doing that. Nah, for real though, y'all. Act Up Series Story Time 2. This one is about, I told y'all, I don't give a fuck what race it is. I love everybody and I'm not racist. So when I start telling this story, don't be like, damn, this bitch racist as fuck. Like, no, I'm gonna fuck what color you are. Just don't fuck with me. Stay in your territory. Chill, mind your business, and I'm gonna do the same thing. So, this story is about when this Latina, because I don't want to say Mexican, because that sounds really fucking ignorant sometimes. I think it's like Latin American. When this Latin American guy, Mexican, made me hit his car purposely. Now I know how that sound, y'all. Y'all probably like, how the fuck somebody make you hit their car purposely? I'm about to tell you how a motherfucker can make you hit their car purposely, because they need some shit done to the car. So me and my baby was driving down the motherfucking street, right? Minding our business, driving to the tunes, chilling, relaxing. I ain't gonna say that shit again, because y'all probably like, bitch, shut the fuck up. How many times you gonna say this? You gonna say this in every fucking video? Man, that's my motherfucking shit. Probably doing my taxes. But not for real though. We was just chilling, relaxing. Dude, I didn't even know who he was, because I can't even say shit right now, because when he was in front of me, we was driving, he was right in front of me, and we was all the way to the curve when we was driving. Like, it was 2 lanes, but we wasn't the lane to the lane that was turning left. We was the lane to the lane that was by the curve, you know, that was turning right. He was driving slow as fuck. And I ain't gonna stunt. It started to kill me. It started to fuck with me, because if you're gonna do under the speed limit, you need to put on your signals. Do the speed limit. Do at least 29. If you can't do 30, I'm the type of person that do 35, okay? You said I can go 5 over the law. You said I can go 5 what? I'm going 5 over. So I got somewhere to be. He was moving too slow. He was doing like 19. And that shit started to blow me. So me being who I am, I put on my left signal and I came over. I speed up. I put on my right signal. I waited 3 seconds. I looked back. We was far enough. We had a far enough distance. I come over. I speed up. I'm keeping that same speed. All I know is I look behind me, because I'm in the right lane back by the sidewalk now. I look back in my rear view. I don't see not a car. Now this minivan should have been right fucking behind me. Why? Because that was the car I was trying to get in front of. I look back and I ain't seen no motherfucking minivan. I look to my left. I saw that motherfucking minivan. What are you doing on the left of me, sir? We made eye contact at this point. He speed up faster than me, because why? I'm not about to do over 35. I don't want no ticket. I'm trying to get to where I'm going, but this is a public street. This ain't no highway, E-way, expressway. Ain't no way for me to keep going. Like, I'm trying to express myself on these streets. I'm gonna get a fucking ticket. I look left. He doing about 45. He sped up quick as fuck. And he jumped right back in front of me. But y'all, when he jumped in front of me, he wasn't in the right lane. Like, he wasn't right in the right lane. When he jumped in front of me, he was coming over from the left lane over to the right lane, but we was already turning. So the reason why I was trying to get in front of you, sir, because I was trying to turn the block. And I guess you saw my signal still on because I was still turning the block when I jumped in front of you. So you jumped in front of me. I don't know how the fuck it was. It was like me. It was like him, me. And he was like, and I was like, okay. And somehow I got in front of him. And then somehow he jumped right back in front of me. But he was turning right. And he turned his car into the middle lane where that traffic that was going diagonal, or I don't know what the fuck it is. But the traffic that was going that way, that was turning this way, like they left turning, we ended up in the middle of it. And he stopped to hit his brakes real fucking hard. We was in the middle, like on the corner type shit. And he stopped to hit his brakes real hard. And I tried to dodge his car, but he made sure that my car hit his. His shit was sideways. So he knew he tried to make my car hit his any type of fucking way. And we in the middle of the opposite traffic. Like we going this way at first and I tried to turn right. Now we in the middle of the opposite traffic. And they're fucking left turning lane. Not on our right side. So I tried to dodge his car. Because I knew he was turning right because he wanted to jump in front of me so fucking thirsty. So motherfucking fast. So just wanted to do shit. He wanted to jump in front of me so motherfucking fast. I tried to turn my motherfucking wheel left. So if I hit somebody dead on, they're like, what happened? I'm like, dude in front of me was playing. Because he really was. And I'm sorry that I hit your car. But if you hit somebody from behind, they ain't trying to hit no motherfucking, they ain't trying to hit shit you saying. You can't convince them that it wasn't your fault because you shouldn't have been trailing them that hard. I'm turning at 5. And he just hit his fucking brakes real fucking hard. Aiming for me to hit him. Because I dodged up. Hit his ass. Boom. At that time, my ankle was fucked up still. Because that was a couple of months from when the other shit happened. I was fucked up back then. I'm starting to learn a little bit of patience, but this nigga hit my car. That's all I thought. It was like he did this shit purposely. He hit my car. Even though I hit him from the back. I'm like, this nigga hit my car. So I'm trying to calm down. I'm sitting there in the car with my hands on my legs, with my legs closed and my eyes closed. And I start humming like, But my hands, my fingers are tapping my knees. And I'm trying so hard to calm down. I'm just like, And I started rocking. And then my baby was like, baby, please do not act up. Please do not act crazy. Please do not, I don't want to go to jail. Like, she couldn't even get the words out of her fucking mouth because she know that I was going to act the fuck up. Because she saw him hit his brakes purposely. How the fuck you in the middle of the fucking left lane? How you in this lane with me if you ain't do this shit on purpose? But the government, the city, they don't give a fuck you hit them because you shouldn't have been trailing them, okay? So, story, don't hit nobody from the back. You gotta hit your brakes and hit your motherfucking head on the dashboard. You better hit your brakes and hit your fucking head on the dashboard, okay? Because they don't get no fuck. You were trolling them. So, sitting there trying to calm myself down. Why? Because I was about to go the fuck off. He jumped out the car. My baby trying to calm myself down. She's like, he just got the car. My ass was still closed. She's like, he just got the car. Please don't act up. Oh, mine's like, like, bitch, what? So I'm like, tapping my knees with my hands, my ass looking at him like, And at that very moment, she knew her bitch was crazy. She knew something was wrong with her. Like, she already knew that she had anger issues and she'd act up and she'd protect her. But she ain't know that she ain't never seen nobody hit me while I was driving. So that very moment, she knew her bitch was crazy. She grabbed my hand, she put her hand over mine, and I looked at her. And I ain't trying to look at her like I was a fucking demon child, but my head was like, what you want? You just saw what the fuck happened. He jumped out the car like, bitch! Called me a bitch. I'm like, I'm about to act up. He got me fucked up. I'm just like, This little girlfriend was like, Jennifer, please don't. I opened up the car door. Because he was, bitch, you just hit me, like trying to cause a fucking scene, knowing he just hit me. Bitch, you just hit me. What the fuck is wrong with you? Is you drunk? Coming towards the car. I opened up the car door. I was like, so fucking mad. You calling me out my name and you know you intentionally jumped in front of me to turn right because there wasn't no cameras on that street. It couldn't prove that you wasn't already in front of me and we both just somehow swerved to the left lane when we tried to make a right turn. I couldn't prove that shit. So you did that shit on purpose. You just made me hit you, and I already know how the world works. You can't just bat your eyes and be like, please don't report this to my insurance, or, you know, please don't make me have to pay for this, because it's gonna come out of my pocket. And I got insurance. I ain't walking around like no stupid bitch. I got good insurance. But my deductible is $500. That's a lot of fucking money to me. Why? Because I can get probably 10 pairs of shoes, or 5 pairs of shoes, or even 1 pair of shoes if I want to buy some expensive ass shoes. They can go pay us some shoes. You're taking from my shoe money at this point. So I'm gonna get upset. I am a sneakerhead. I love shoes. And if you want to see that video, comment it below. I'll do a review of all the shoes I got right now. I'm planning on getting some more, but I'm trying to wait because in Chicago it snows, and I'm gonna have to wait to buy them anyway. So I'll wait till it gets to a point where the sun will start coming around, or the shoes ain't gonna, I mean the shit on the ground ain't gonna fuck up my shoes. You just made me hit you. And that's gonna have to come in my pocket. I ain't no dumbass. He must have looked, because I was like, ah! I was still screaming, holding the door when I opened it, because I had to let it out. My ankle was fucked up back there, y'all. He stepped back, because I saw when I was screaming, staring at his ass like a demon. Like Chucky jumped out my ass. Ah! Karate Kid. Ah! He stepped back. I stepped one foot up the car. L'Oreal like, please, baby, do not act up. I said, stop talking to me. I said, you just sat up in my motherfucking car. And when I was, when I'm really pissed off, and that's still to this moment, my mouth and my teeth will not separate from each other. I'll be talking like this because I'm trying so hard not to bite my fucking tongue, because I got too many piercings in my mouth. And when I get mad, I tend to bite down harder and talk harder and jump like this. I'm like, stop talking to me. She was like, well, I tried. She sat back in the car, but she opened up her door a little bit, took off her seatbelt, but she was still sitting there. I said, you got me fucked up. Like, I started going off on his ass. He started bagging up a little bit, because you really do got me fucked up. You hit the wrong person's car. I said, you know fucking well I ain't hit your motherfucking car. How the fuck we both end up in this fucking lane? He couldn't explain, but he called the police before we both got out the car. When I calmed down, because I wasn't fully calm, but when I calmed down to enough to know that the police are coming, and if I act up like I am right now, if I act like a raging fucking, just raging angry person, they will react differently. I don't want them drawing, you know, their guns out and shit at me, because I was angry as fuck, and I ain't gonna stunt. At that point, I slammed my car door. I sat in the front seat. I rolled down all the windows, turned off the air, and I just started hyperventilating like I was angry as fuck. Like he just tried to act. I couldn't control my anger, so I really was sitting there like like it was horrible. I'm in anger management now, but y'all, the police pulled up, and this what really made me angry. I tried to explain my side of the story and how I didn't want to hit him. So when we made our right turn and I saw that nobody was in that lane, even though I knew it was the opposite traffic, I still wanted to turn in that lane so I wouldn't hit the back of his car and, you know, put him at any risk or damage or anything. They still was like, but you hit him. You were on the back of him. And I had to go to court for that, and I had to pay for that, and I had to pay for that deductible as well. But I had, when he told my insurance, like, my insurance called me, they walked me through the shit. I got Progressive, by the way. If you want to know, that's a good ass insurance. It's costly, but it's a good ass insurance, because as far as I've been good with my car troubles. But I walked my adjuster through what the fuck was going on and what happened, and I explained to him how I didn't intentionally try to hit the back of his car. And he was like, that actually does make sense, because if you turned right, but you saw that you were on the back of I can't say his name for legal purposes, dude's car, you would have ended up basically on the curve of where the people cross the street at. But instead, you ended up in the middle of the street where the people should cross the street at. And so he called, he did his little he did his shit, he got his story, he told both sides, he got it, he wrote it down, and he was like, you know, even though his side doesn't make sense, we're going to go ahead and, you know, fix the dent in his car where you did hit him, and you know, you pay your deductible. Still had to pay that deductible. I was pissed off. But you know, we're gonna make this shit go away like that, because I understand that he really tried to hit you, because the story he just told, like the dude, my adjuster was like, the story he just told didn't make sense at all. I'm like, can you tell me the story? He's like, yeah, I can tell you that. He's like, you know, basically he said that you hit the back of his car and his doors, because he had a minivan, so them doors on the left and the right side, he said they both got stuck and they stopped working. How the fuck I tap the back of your car and get a dent in it? And don't get me wrong, like y'all probably like, damn, you probably made him hit his heel. You probably fucked him up, you know, made him bleed a little bit. No, these cars nowadays are made out of plastic. They're plastic. If you get into an accident in these cars, that's these motherfucking electric cars and these motherfucking Teslas and all that shit, that is not real metal. You gotta get the cars that was built in the 1990s. To have real metal. You get into one of these cars now, it's nice to have. Don't get me wrong, it's a necessity, it's probably needed. But you get in these cars now, you can kill yourself if you get into an accident, because it's plastic. You gonna go through his car, y'all gonna collide together, and y'all gonna separate and somehow end up just damaged and broken, flipped over and shit. These plastic ass cars. How the fuck did I make your two doors? The two minivan doors, the passenger seats, not the front, but the back passenger seats. How the fuck I make that stop working? He was like, so I'm only gonna, you know, give in the money to fix his dents in his car, but I don't believe that hit was strong enough to knock out his two back doors. He was willingly, intentionally trying to make me hit him, and I already knew that shit, because the shit he did, I saw with my own eyes. He was trying to make me hit him so he can get a motherfucking payday on his car, so he can have his car doors open with the push of a button, instead of having to, you know, open it from the inside, because the outside don't work. That's what he told him. The only way I can open it is if I open it from the inside, and I do Uber, and I can't have no car like that because that's just take too long. You lying ass bitch. Stop trying to play with me. Like, he had me fucked up. So, that's story time number 2. Because guess what? I'm being consistent. And I'm going to have you a story time number 3 next week. Because y'all better subscribe. I'm trying to be up. You know, I'm just trying to be where I need to be. I got a vision in my head. Y'all gotta help me see. Like, you know, we gotta get there together. Because y'all my motherfucking shooters and we all rocking in the gym. So thank you. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Go ahead and leave me a comment. Go ahead and hit like. It's Jen, the kid. You already know who I am.